Check out more cool videos at thecutup.net. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/thecutup. Hey everybody, and welcome to the last, I know, the last Spooky Gamecut for October 2011. And we're going to be playing Costume Quest. Costume Quest is by far now my favorite Halloween game. I played through it twice with the normal game and once with the Goblins on Ice add-on. And yeah, I don't care about my existing save. I like this game so much I played through it twice, got all the achievements, blah blah blah. And for anybody keeping score at home, I'm playing this on Xbox 360. Now you can get this on the 360 or the PS3, and now just recently they released it on the PC. You can get it on steampower.com for Steam. Very, very cool, and I might even get it on Steam too, just so I have it on everything. But yeah, this is by far my new favorite spooky game, and this is why I saved it for last. It's my favorite. It's made by the almighty Tim Schafer of Double Fine Studios, the guy who was responsible for Curse on Monkey Island and many other great games like Psychonauts and the recent Brutal Legend. Even though it was panned by critics, I thought it was great. But you follow Reynold and Ren, and basically you are going out for a night of trick-or-treating with your sister and or brother, depending on which character you choose to play as. And right now, this is a clever way for you to pick your character. The mom decides who she's going to put in charge for the night for trick-or-treating. So you can pick either Reynold or Ren. And I played once with Reynold and once with Ren, so I'm just going to take turns, and I'm going to pick Reynold this time, because I know once I start this game, I'm going to end up playing through the whole thing. Grab the sweet stuff and get back home. This is not a democracy. This is Halloween law. A lot of the humor isn't like crack up funny or anything. It's mostly cute funny, but it's great. And you could see that I have the sweet robot costume here, and Ren got stuck with the stupid candy corn costume, and I believe it's reversed if you pick Ren. This is Halloween, not garbage day. It's going to give this entire bag of candy to the next kids that came to my door, but ouch, that costume. Here, take some of the stale diabetic marzipan. It's pretty great. So we go to the next house here. Aw. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. She's a big piece of candy. Oh no. Let's follow him. We gotta get her back. We are in charge after all. Ah. And he's so proud of himself, Mr. Gus here. That does it. Yeah. And by trick or treat, I mean transform into an awesome giant robot and RPG fight. So this is actually the fighting portion of the game. It's set up like a baby's first RPG. It's very easy to understand. Press X for a basic attack. You try to match where the next button is so you can get an ultra good or extra strong hit in. And as long as you hit the button before the guy's about to attack you that it says to, you'll end up blocking a good portion of what damage was supposed to hit you. So for example here, press A, and then he blocks it. Only 11, so normally that probably would have been like an 18 or something like that. So you also get this really cool special hit where every 2 turns it charges up and you can use it. And this comes in handy with fighting some of the bosses later in the game, where you have one person who's a healer and 2 people who do like, or one person who does like a damage spell and the other person who does maybe a shield spell for everybody else. So there is a little bit of strategy involved, but I didn't find the game particularly hard as it goes on. Like I said, it is more of a baby's first RPG thing. So I highly doubt that anybody's going to find much of this challenging, but for me, playing this game isn't about the challenge, it's about the feel of it. I love how it's captured the Halloween feel perfectly. I mean, it's got the cel-shaded look like a cartoon, as if you're watching a Halloween special. And the music, oh my god, the music is great. Every time I hear it, it blasts me back to the time I first played this last year and just loved it. This game last year, 2010, was easily my most anticipated game when it came out before Halloween. I was just, oh man, I could not wait for this game. As soon as I realized it was coming out, and I was watching trailers and was looking up screenshots of it, and it did not disappoint me. I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it's mostly the feeling that does it for me, man. I just love this game. I can't say enough good things about it. Now, this game, unfortunately, probably isn't going to impress the hardcore out there. Someone who's looking for a challenge, or those who are mostly just into FPSs, you know, like your Modern Warfares and your Battlefields. You're probably not going to be into this. But, hey, I would personally say give it a shot, man. This is a lot of fun. And especially if you like Halloween, it's the way to go. Oh, the cat with the pink butthole's gone. No. Oh, there he is. So now, having our costume stolen, we have to play and collect pieces to rebuild another costume. Now, you are not only going to be rebuilding this costume here, but you get to build all kinds of costumes through the game. You end up getting a really cool spaceman costume. You meet a friend who's got a knight costume. Oh, and we found a costume material, the cardboard box, to build the first part of our new robot costume to replace our old one. Now we have the aluminum foil. And I'm hitting all these things with my candy bag and slowly collecting candy. And you get a lot more candy when you defeat the goblins, when you fight them. And the candy is used to buy badges. And you apply the badges to each kid that's in your party. Yes, you do get more kids in your party. And with the badges, they give you new strengths to keep you more strong, to make your attacks more strong, to give you more hit points. There's also very specific ones where it'll say if you successfully defend yourself against an attack, then you'll retaliate an attack and attack them back. There's all kinds of cool stuff like that. Hey, I'm not stinky. What a jerk. So now, we gotta use our sweet roller skates to get over the ramps. Let's do the big black talking monster gate. So yeah, as the robot, this is your special ability. Every costume has a special ability to use when you're not when you're in trick or treat mode. So in trick or treat mode, basically you're gonna hop around and try to find all the secrets that you can, and you're gonna try to visit all the houses you can to get all the treats you can, because you're gonna need those treats to buy badges. So these kids are having sort of a turf war over who's allowed to trick or treat here and who's not. But he's fighting with our new friend there, and basically this kid's gonna chase us, so we gotta use our new ability. And the kids here are doing windmills to tell us, like, go this way, go that way. So all we gotta do is make sure that we stay out of range of this kid. And then we hit that ramp, we get a sweet CG cutscene here. And then we land, and then this kid just runs right into the garbage cans. He deserved it. He's been a jerk all night, it seems like. Take that. And he's a liar too. Shut your lie hole. Scaring kids is what Halloween's all about, right? Of course it is. So actually, you get to meet your first partner in crime here. His name's Everett, and he's got the sweet night costume. And you can actually switch costumes with him at any time by holding the right trigger. So he can wear the robot one, or you can wear the night one. And his special ability is this shield that he can put over you. And that actually comes in handy almost immediately in this level. But I prefer the robot costume, so we are gonna go shoot around. Now, every level actually has like these hide-and-seek kids that are hiding all over the place. So we found him. He's hiding behind a mailbox, probably one of the easier ones to find. And I believe there's this ghost guy too, but he's not a part of the hide-and-seek game. Okay, so let's start hitting some houses here. Trick or treat. So you get two options when you hit a house. You're going to get either a goblin or you're going to get a person. Person gives you candy right off the bat, while the goblin you're going to have to fight and take out to get his candy. Now we're going to do a basic attack because that's all we got right now. Now that we're fighting with two characters, we got a lot more. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So see, I got hit with 24 instead of the normal 11. And actually now it's going to be ticking down my my life there because that guy used his fire spell on me. But now that I'm playing with two instead of just the one, we have a lot more power behind our attacks, and we have a lot more opportunities to create some cool strategies. So for instance here, like, he has a shield ability that he can use. Select a party member. I'm going to put it on Reynold here because he's starting to run out of health quicker. And really, this early in the game, you're not going to need something like that. That's just for show at this point. Because this next hit here is going to take this goblin out. Boom! He explodes in the candy. And you get 600 XP plus 25 candy. You also get cards. And he's talking about the battle stamps that you get. I was calling them badges earlier, but they're actually stamps, I guess. So, when you go into your panel here, you'll see that you have all of your quests lined up here, and it tells you how many quests you completed, which ones you're on, and every area has a certain amount of quests that you need to do. I mean, you don't really need to do them, but I like to finish all of them in every area. This shows you all the different cards that you collect as you defeat them, the goblins, that is. And when you collect all of these cards, you get a secret. I believe you get a secret costume to go along with all that. From here, you can see all of your characters' status with their HP, you know, their attack power, that kind of thing. I've never used the screen. I never found a use for it because the game is not hard in any way, shape, or form. Let's try the next house. And we got a human. So right here, he's going to give us a little bit of a joke. Give us some candy. And our candy tally goes up. So now at this point, we can keep looking for kids. Like here's one here. He said the reflection off his glasses probably gave him away. And we're going to go right to the park here. And we are going to check out the battle stamps. Now these are what I was talking about earlier that could actually increase your HP and attack power and all that stuff for battles. So we can actually afford, looks like one of these. So we can do increased attack power with Fang of the Wolf. Let's buy it. And we'll back out. So from here, it'll take you right to your battle stamps. You can tell who you want to put it on. We'll put it on Reynold or Everett. And then we're back to the game. That's really all there is to it. And I think I'll end this game cut showing you the Bobbing for Apples minigame. There's a lot more to the game. There's a lot of really cool quests, and I don't want to spoil it for you because I recommend everybody check this game out, except for the hardcore gamers. I don't think you're going to have a good time with this because you're going to want a challenge, and you might not you might think it's for babies, but regardless, I think it's great. So you go up to this guy, and he's actually going to want you to bob for apples, another Halloween party tradition. And from here, we take Reynold in, and you want to grab all the apples that you can within the time limit. So currently it says that we need to get up to 20 points where the green apples are worth, I believe, 2 or 3, and the red apples are worth 1. And we already solved that one very easy. There's not really much to the bobbing for apples, to be honest. And yeah, I mean that's Costume Quest really in a nutshell. If you like games that are quirky, have a little bit of humor, you don't mind reading the dialogue as opposed to them speaking it out for you. You like zany characters and you like the look of a cartoon video game as opposed to it having to look realistic. If you like Halloween, you're gonna love this.